Now commence some Hatha Yoga in the lineage of Shivananda, the great master of Rishikesh. Start with some simple exercise with a routine. These are just neck exercises. We hardly exercise the neck. Give the neck exercise and eye exercise. So this exercise, we do it 5 times. You lift the neck, the head up, and very easily, no forcing, all the way up, all the way till it reaches max. Then bring it down slowly. Have the chin touch the sternum. That's 1. And you just repeat it 4 more times. Nice and slow, nice and easy. Come back up to center, and now you're gonna just have the neck go from side to side. Very easy, just from one side to the next. First to the right. Very easy, all the way right as it can. Make sure you don't force it. Just slowly come back all the way to the left. All the way to the right. Loosen up all that tension in the neck. And it gives that all-important cervic vertebrae, your neck vertebrae, a little bit more stimulation, a little bit more workout as the muscles move around them. And the next one is the full circle. So you're just going to make a full circle with the head. Maximum circle you can make, but always remember to do everything with ease. Don't force anything in yoga. So go to the right, drop it all the way down, all the way to the left, and back. That's 1. 2. 3. 4. And 5. Come back to center, and the other direction. Drop it to the left first and down. 1. 2. 3. 4. And 5. Oh, that's good. The head up, and now we do eye exercise. With the eye exercise, you probably won't be able to see it from the camera, but what we do with the head held straight, very relaxed, you're going to turn the eyes all the way up to the ceiling, and then all the ways to the ground, looking at your toes, and you do that 5 times. Then you're going to take the eyes, go back to center, and take the eyes and go all the way to the right, and all the way to the left 5 times. Then you're going to take the eyes and look up in the ceiling, to the side, then down on the ground, but to the side. And you do the opposite one. So. The thing is to hold the head straight and let the eyes do the movements. At first you see your head moving, and even mine still does now. But it's just to have the eyes do the movement itself. Big circles with eyes now. Count the circles with eyes. And finish. Stretch your thumb out. Look at your thumb. Then transfer the vision to the tip of your nose, then to your thumb, The tip of your nose, thumb, tip of your nose, thumb, tip of your nose. You can bring the thumb all the way in, looking at the thumb until you touch the nose. And this gives your eye exercise. Help your eyes stay healthy, stimulate your eyes. So after that, we just go in some regular breathing exercise. This is called a Kapalabhati exercise. And this exercise, even though it's a breathing exercise, it's actually called a purification exercise, because what it does, it purifies your whole system of toxemias through the breathing process and release them outside of your system. I need to do this to demonstrate it a little bit better. So with this exercise, when you're starting off, you do low repetitions. After you do them for a while, then you can build up a repetition. But the main sequence of it is taking in breath. You're filling up the lungs. And in yoga, when you take your breath, like exhale all my breath out. When you take your breath in, you start filling it up down here first. Then when here is filled, you start breathing in here, here, and you fill all the way up here. So that's a yogic breath. And how you breathe out, if everything is full, you start breathing out here first, empty here first, then empty here, then empty all the way down here. So you do 2 full yogic breaths first. And then on your third breath, when you take the breath in, you don't fill it all the way up. You just partially. And then you start some forceful exhalation. And the exhalation is going to be like a bellows, like a blacksmith bellows. Those are the olden days. But it's going to... That's what you're going to be doing with your diaphragm. So you're going to force toxemias out. And it's very tricky at first, but with practice, it's very easy. I believe that's 60. I couldn't miscount. But after you do your last breath, you breathe in, doing that full yogic breath again. Then out the opposite way. Again. And the third time you do the bellows again, but this time you increase. So if you start off with 60, I start off with 60. My next one I'll go up to 70. Breathe in. And out. Next round I'll do 80. Haven't been doing my exercise for a while. My body's letting me know, pushing it to 80. I'm really pushing it because I haven't been doing it regularly. With yoga, the greatest thing is regular practice. So that sequence was just to let you see the sequence. But the greatest part of this exercise is actually the retention of the breath. And the retention is very nice. You keep your eyes closed. If you keep your eyes closed most of the time anyway, you get more peace, but especially when you're doing pranayams. Get very, very peaceful inside. Very, very peaceful, very quiet inside. And with this exercise, because when you was doing the bellows, you was getting out a lot of toxemias. When you take the life breath back in and fill the whole lungs up, close the eyes and you relax everything from the shoulders all the way down. Everything is relaxed. And you imagine like this, the color of the sun, that bright, exceedingly pure white light. You imagine that breath is that light. And you just hold that vision inside with the eyes closed and just let everything relax. And breathe out. And never forget in yoga, don't force. Like as you practice, you can retain this breath with ease for longer and longer time, but always listen to your body. Namaste.